Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. How exciting is this? We are out on the 1150 GS Adventure. Can't believe I'm saying that so quick. Yeah, Dad lent me the money so I could fix it. Otherwise I would have been selling her spares or repairs, and the difference in the bike is utterly unbelievable. What we'll do, we'll go and pull up at Starbucks, return to Starbucks, and I'll talk to you about the 1150 and what we've done, what we've had to spend on, and then we shall go up with Cat and Fiddle, see how she's handling, scrub the tyres in a little bit. Obviously I've only just put them on, so yeah, break the suspension in, all the goodness of riding an 1150. Yeah, she's transformed, to say the least. Different motorcycle, absolutely different bike. What we wanted though, what we wanted her sorted. And she truly is. Somewhere Dad's got stuck behind a van. There he is. And I make sure he doesn't miss the turn, everyone. But yeah, it's such a relief, I can't tell you. Oh, it's a nice body, wasn't it? Nice T120, proper job. Oh, it's just so nice to be riding this Adventure. She lives again, as you all know. I've had to spend £2,700 there or thereabouts now. It's probably going to be £3,000 by the time I'm done. Yeah, I didn't expect it, to be honest. 300 miles, I thought my warranty was good. Obviously it wasn't. Apparently I voided it when I took the rear shock off to check whether it was new or not, which it clearly wasn't. Both the shocks, when I got them inspected by an Ohlins shop, kaput, no good. Yeah, in the bin. It would have cost as much to repair him as to replace, so I've put a YSS front and rear shock with HPA on, done the fuel filter, that was overdue, done new lines because the lines had damage on them from fuel, put new connectors on, metal connector. We have fitted catalyzer, standard exhaust, Pirelli Scorpion Trail 2s, FD bearings, done loads of other things. The spot wiring was all burnt out, so I've repaired that, took all that off, took the spots off, the ballast was blown anyway and all the wiring had shorted out. I repaired the loom with genuine repair tape, which is what you meant to do, the way it needed to. Obviously I've been measuring my suspension, as you can see there and there, but yeah, it's overall it's good. I'm finally got one of those as well. Sat navs on, ready for Scotland. So yeah, she's looking better, eh? Obviously that money doesn't include the grips and the new bar ends. They're genuine, by the way, but we're there hopefully. I balanced the engine, everything was completely, so I balanced the engine, everything was completely wrong. That was wrong, which had obviously led to someone setting the screw wrong. Throttle had no play in it whatsoever, it was bowstring tight. Sorted that out, bled the brakes. We did the clutch fluid as well, that was full of air. Rear brake was completely full of air. But yeah, overall, as you can see, she's looking good. So if you want to find out exactly what happened, there's the previous video that goes into it in more detail. But for now, let's go and enjoy the 1150 GS Adventure that she should have been here, and we've returned to Starbucks. So thanks everyone for watching. Please stay tuned. I'll get my gloves on and we'll go. Very smooth for cruising now, 60, just ticking over at 3. Yeah, it's nice. Everyone, we're at the Cat. Let's see what she's got, eh? I can't get over how much smoother it is. That's the biggest difference. So as we talked about before, you know, I've made a lot of changes to the bike now. The biggest difference I am noticing from the throttle balance is actually the gear shift. Yeah, I'm not struggling now. Getting her into second. got to be a little bit careful, not get my carrot between the teeth so much, or whatever saying, bit between the teeth, that's it. I've got brand new tyres on, must remember that. But I've got all my panniers and stuff on. Front shock needs a tiny bit more preloading. Just feel it. It will be changing as the shocks are running in. I feel such a different bike though. This is something else now. This is the bike I thought I paid for in the first place. It's handling right, stopping right, changing gear right, engine smooth, and it's only going to get better as well. Yeah, the difference, just careful on them tyres, the difference is immense. Going where I want it to now, I'm not fighting it. What a beautiful day up the Cat and Fiddle there. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, I love these bands, some really nice stuff around here. Walker Barn's coming up next. It's a beautiful sweeping left-hander. It's one of my favourite corners on the Cat and Fiddle. I know a lot of people like the further up bit, but I just love this lower section. It's really nice. New camera there. I think it's always a sign of a good bike. Might bend, I really do. Stop at the next lay-by. Take some pictures. Hopefully Dad catches up at some point in a little lighter. But yeah, she's running nice. I'll do. I just can't get over the difference, everyone. It's engine's quieter, it's running better. Well, I can get over the difference, but it's irritating when everything was meant to have been done, it clearly hadn't. The choke cable was 5mm overextended, no free play. The throttle body cables had no free play. Throttle grip cable was just bowstring tight. So I've sorted all them out, rebalanced the bodies, which pointed to an issue straight off the bat. One of the air screws was completely all the way in, so I sorted that, re-baselined everything, and yeah, it's like a different bike. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, the whole bike just sounds better, to be honest. Obviously all the changes have been quite substantial. As I was saying, you know, £3,000 pretty much, and the last few bits come that I'm just waiting on, up to 2007 at the moment. It's not what you expect to spend 2,700 quid in 300 miles on a, everything works as it should, go around the world and back, and very nice bike this. But, you know, we all get our fingers burnt at points in our life, and yeah, it's just a case of enjoying it now. Some big trips planned. Gonna get up to Scotland quite a bit, obviously, doing a bit of house hunting, which should be exciting. Give me a chance to take the GS up there and sample some of the roads. I mean, that is the advantage with the 1150 platform, really. Everything went wrong and you can spanner on them yourself. I wouldn't have liked to have had that sort of expenditure on a water cooled. Obviously the alternator cost is ridiculous to sort. I think it's the alternator on a water cooled. FD, you can't buy the bearings, you've got to buy the entire unit. That's a 1,500 quid job now. It's the clocks, they get nicked and the wiring gets damaged, that's 3,000 quid. So there's a lot of logic at the moment to these older bikes. Obviously you've got to really look past the cosmetic condition. I got a bit giddy, which is rare for me, and got my fingers burnt unfortunately by a dealer, so it is what it is. But hopefully all these videos help other people, which is why I put them up, to say, you know, these things can go wrong. I mean, you look at the bike, it doesn't look any cosmetically different, but it's had 3,000 quid spent on it on a £5 purchase to get it mechanically safe and sound, which it is now. Just amazing how smooth it's actually running now. Even idle was horrendous on it, but yeah, she's just ticking over nice. Really ticking over nice. Yep, so the shock's in. Hey everyone, we are just about to take the master cylinder off and we will see the state of the clutch fluid. And everyone,
fingers crossed.
Yeah. Ooh. Too high. It looks clean though. Far too high, don't knock the bars. It's like, just done the clutch fluid. Working on the wiring net. It's going to redo all these connectors, which got bare wires. But yeah, getting there. Gloves, as you can see, to protect her.
But it was.
Okay, we are removing the spots. The ballast has gone, so we're sorting all this out. Okay, so I'm going to remove the fuel filter and fuel pump plate now and do the fuel filter. Okay, so we've got the fuel pump and filter out, and as you can see, BMW clips. Mouth filter to go in. New screen. New U-bend. So let's crack on. Yep, so new fuel filter going on. Direction's correct. Put a new line on, as you can see there's the old one, new clip, and transfer it over now. So what I noticed while I was working on it is one of the BMW clips was actually loose, so they can blow off. It's under quite a lot of pressure, your fuel pump, so I just replaced them with new ones while I was at it. And that's the tool you need, CV boot clamp one for those, and then that red one there, which might work so for the other type of clips. There you go. Okay, that is the finished installation. New screen, new filter, new U-pipe, new clips. Ended up replacing that one. Ended up replacing that clip there at the back. That was loose. So good job I went into it. I just wired the thunder box in. Nice and neat under the seats, it's accessible, which is important. Paired 2 cables with genuine BMW cloth tape. So here's another important thing everyone always misses. The tie that keeps the HPA line from the shock. As you can see there, Dad's illustrating with the torch. I wonder how many bikes are running around with that rubbing. Right everyone, we've got the fork draining off, both of them are undone. I'm going to measure it and see what she's up to. That's one seal out. Really bad condition. New fork seals are in. Oil is in. I'll put the stanchion in now. Bit better now, isn't it? That fork stanchion, everyone, compared to how it was in the video. Look at that. A lot better to how it was. New covers. Okay, I have got my dashboard part. To change that, you've got to take the entire cable line, and as you can see, someone has used zip ties in their infinite wisdom.